welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys by now. Let's just get right to it. So the Bitcoin price right now is roughly about 63,000. The Ethereum price is around 3,507. And yes, the Bitcoin price actually is pulling back. The question is, how far back will this Bitcoin price actually go? And if you go ahead and do a comparison between the Ethereum price over the past couple of months versus the Bitcoin price, which fell from 72,000 now down to 63,000, it's fair to say that the Ethereum price is actually outperforming Bitcoin. Now, we do understand there's a spot ETF anticipation happening on a launch date that can very well happen either before the July 2nd date, which is actually approaching very quickly, guys. So expect the SEC to make that final decision on what that date is actually going to be. This is just speculation from what Bloomberg is actually reporting, that July 2nd would most likely be that launch date. But knowing that the Bitcoin price is actually pulling back, even though we're hearing that Michael Saylor is buying a tremendous amount of Bitcoin, we're still seeing the price not pump to where we thought it should be. At least by now, we thought Bitcoin would have definitely be around the $100,000 mark. And if there was not a spot ETF for Ethereum, Ethereum still would have ride that wave and still pump, because it's actually also paired with our Bitcoin as well. It's on the same type of coding, but they went ahead and switched it to more of a proof of stake. So there's a little bit of a separation. Now the question here is that we see when the Bitcoin price rise, a lot of altcoins rise as well, including Ethereum. But when the Ethereum price rises, the Bitcoin price stays relatively constant. And it lets it move and lets somebody do a big buy. We see all of those tokens that are paired with Ethereum, they'll rise as well. Because I look at the chart, and take a look at this chart. This is the Bitcoin price chart. And you look at the Ethereum price chart, there's no comparison there. Okay, Ethereum is actually holding very, very strong between the 3,400, 3,500, with potentially a little bit of a pullback. But I think that pullback will most likely go no lower than roughly, say, 34 or 3,300. But the Bitcoin price continues to actually fall. That's stability price, or that bottom of Bitcoin can very well be about 59,000. And that can very well be a real situation as we approach the bull run. Is Bitcoin going to actually have a rally in the bull run? Look, I can't say the Bitcoin rally is actually over, because we know the whole spot ETF situation is happening. But I think the focal point right now is on Ethereum. Ethereum is going to be the Cinderella. Ethereum is going to be that token that's actually going to push really, really hard and get to that $22,000 price range really quickly for those particular holders. Now, the news that's coming up from the SEC is that, they dropped the case, and a lot of you guys are probably aware of this. They dropped the case on the consensus thing with Ethereum, that whole lawsuit when it comes to security versus commodity, which have the holders actually breathing a sign of release. And the information that is actually sent to the Ethereum Basic Foundation is that, and the developers, that today we're happy to announce a major win for the Ethereum developers, technology providers, and an industry participant. The Enforcement Division of the SEC has notified us that it's closing its investigation into Ethereum 2.0, the company posted. That information went company-wide, which is actually a welcome news, because even though the spot ETF was approved by the SEC, that case was still looming over the investors' head. And now the fact that they're going to go ahead and actually drop the case on Ethereum, this is actually a really, really good thing. But now let's talk about XRP. XRP is still a little bit of a situation here, is that even though the court went ahead and decided that, it was almost unconstitutional what the SEC was actually doing with XRP, also known as Ripple, they are still in a situation on where they would most likely have to get paid. So the investors are waiting the court ruling on how much Ripple must pay for a breach of the U.S. security law. The ruling could be significant, with the SEC pushing for a $2 billion penalty and an injunction prohibiting XRP sale to institutional investors. An injunction could end plans to expand Ripple business in the United States. Yes, they're based here, and I think this is more of a political wrangle here with the SEC versus Ripple, that, Ripple wants to compare with SWIFT, where you send money back and forth between different countries. And we without a doubt, Ripple is actually a more better company to suit with, but you don't really hear them talk much about XRP. What is this going to do to the XRP price? Look, the XRP price right now is roughly about 49 cents. It is definitely far from its all-time high, which is around, I guess, around the $3 mark. And can the price of XRP actually go lower? 100%. If this news is not favorable, if they go ahead and do an injunction, they're just going to drag this out through court. We know that the Ripple Foundation definitely has the money. Just go ahead and pay the money and put this behind the situation. But the fact that the SEC is going to go ahead and prohibit sales to institutional investors, that is going to basically hurt the whole XRP price. And this very well can actually pull the price down to roughly about 25 cents or even 15 cents. So expect the XRP price to fall even further. For those of you that are investors in XRP like myself, I'm actually going to take a harder look at this and see if I'm going to reduce my positions in XRP, because I want to make money in this bull run. I truly believe that while this case is going on for XRP, they will miss the phenomenon that's going to be happening on the bull run season for all coins. They're going to miss out. And for those of you that are investing, even though XRP is an excellent token to get into, I think they will miss an opportunity in this bull run, and we'll have to wait for the next one. Let's see in the next few years if they can go ahead and rally. So all the monies that the Ripple Foundation went ahead and paid to go ahead and definitely be classified as a commodity, I would say, you know what, just go ahead and pay the money if you have it, and go ahead and put it behind and make the investors breathe a sigh of relief, like the situation like with Ethereum. Now, people are like, well, why they went ahead and dropped the situation with Ethereum versus with Ripple? Because who knows, maybe the SEC was embarrassed by Ripple because they had so much money, and they were going back and forth into the court system, which basically destroyed the price of XRP. And right now, a lot of people are getting a lot of FUD that actually hold XRP, and they're wondering and they're looking at all these other memes that are actually starting to really, really push, and XRP is actually going into what is known as a reversal. So this is things that you have to deal with. I'm really happy that I have Ethereum as well as I have XRP, but again, I will take a hard look on my positions that I have with XRP, because really truly that price is pulling down, and I would not go ahead and empty the entire bag, but I will take a look to see where this case is actually going. You have to stay abreast of what's going on with the financial sector as pertains to the token that you invested in. And I'm going to move my monies where the millionaires and the billionaires are putting their money, and that is definitely going to be on the Ethereum platform. I will be investing more with the Ethereum, because the fact that the US government is cozying up to Ethereum, why not put my money there? They're not cozying up with the Ripple Foundation, and particularly the Ripple Foundation is not really mentioning hardly anything about XRP. It's almost as if they are completely autonomous when it comes to XRP. There's a complete separation of church and state. I really don't like that relationship that they're putting out there to the investors, and that's the reason why I'm going to take a closer look. And hey, this is what you do. You have to look at the landscape, the real estate of the investment that you're doing. And if you see that a company is separating itself from the very infrastructure that they built, or the token that they've actually got their name from, and they're separating, that's when you need to make a critical decision of what you're going to do with your money. And this is what investors do. And the fact that Ethereum is actually now being aligned with all of the spot ETF companies. Let's go ahead and list them. You got Fidelity, you got iShare, you got Bitwise, VanEck, ARK 21 shares, you have Investico, Galaxy, Franklin Temple, and then you have Grayscale, as well as you have BlackRock and Hashdex. All of these key players are vouching for a spot ETF for Ethereum. Will XRP be as part of that spot ETF on the stock exchange? I can tell you guys honestly, I don't see that happening anytime soon, given the fact that all these situations happen. Until they get past all of these legal matters, XRP is not going to see anything on as far as spot ETF in the near future. You'll most likely see Solana get there way sooner, or you may most likely see a popular name, either Doge or SHIB, that will follow. Ripple has created a lot of damage, a lot of publicity with the XRP, and have exposed the SEC and the whole legal matter on how they are going after these crypto tokens. Now they cleared a path for a lot, but that first company that went in there, they're now going to be considered almost like damaged goods. So let's just see how this all plays out for the Ripple Foundation as it pertains to XRP. But for those of you that are investing in XRP, you now need to take a hard look to see where this is going and wonder if your money is in the best token right now. That is a decision for you guys. I know what I am going to do. I will evaluate this because I want to make money in the bull run. I am not going to sit on a token that I think that's in a wrangle with the cost system. I will most likely start to decrease my position and keep something in there. I got into Ripple very, very low. I got in around the 30 cents mark, and I've seen it actually approach that. I could be dollar cost averaging, but I would leave what I have there, but I will shave off a few to go ahead and invest in what's going on in the market. So if you like what I'm saying, guys, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, because there's a lot going on. I mean, you have Bitwise actually is now filling out that was actually approved basically by the SEC to go ahead and take part in the spot ETF for Ethereum, and they vouched that they're going to go ahead and put roughly $2.5 million seed funds into the investment. Not a lot, okay, not a lot, but it's still money that's going to be pumping in, and the price of Ethereum, again, is going to move, okay? It's going to move. And all of you that are still on the fence if you should buy Ethereum, the question is, you're going to miss the boat on not getting to Ethereum. You're going to be chasing a lot of memes, and some of you will do well. There's nothing wrong with investing in memes. I invest in memes as well, but I am very, very careful on the memes that I get involved in. And this is the reason why I only talk about a few memes. Now, let's take a look at what's going on with GME. We see the market cap of GME actually starting to, the GME token on Solana is starting to pull back. And yes, I still have a position in there, but there are a lot of people that are actually investing in meme tokens that don't really have the patience. So take a look at this chart here. You can see that somebody got into GME roughly about, let's say, a month ago with about, say, $4,500. And a month later, they sold it at a loss of $3,450. Then 8 days ago, they put in $12,000, and then roughly before even doing this video, they went ahead and they sold at $6,000. So when you're investing in crypto, you got to have patience, okay? You don't go in because somebody tell you to buy in. If you don't understand something, ladies and gentlemen, don't get involved in it until you do the research and you understand what's going on. Because if you put your money in, a lot of people are going to be waiting to see, oh, somebody put in $12,000. My $1,000 just turned to, say, $1,200 or $1,400. This is a profit for me. I am out. And a lot of people are going to do that. There are a lot of people that are patiently waiting for an opportunity. I'm going to give you guys a nugget here on how you invest in GME. Even though the market cap is now starting to fall around a $41 million market cap, if you have the patience, what you can do, the price will tumble. And if the price of GME was to go down to an $11 million market cap, and I'm going to repeat this again, if the market cap for GME Unsold falls to $11 million market cap, if you have $1,000 that you can spare, that will not impact your financial situation in no ways possible, you put $1,000 on that GME on Solana, and you sit and wait. If it was to fall this particular month or in July, because normally the rally happens around the July, August, September, leading into October when there's altcoin season. If it falls, that $1,000, if the price or the market cap was to go from $11 million market cap back to $156 million market cap, or maybe even go to $1 billion market cap, you can have over $1 million. So you will have to have that patience to wait. And that is a nugget that I'm telling you. I do have a few other meme tokens that I'm doing like that are established meme tokens that I will put money in. Again, I will do the same thing with SHIB. If I see SHIB go ahead and gain maybe a 0 or 2, I will put a few dollars there, okay? I will put money even on WIF or even BUNK. These tokens that traditionally have a tremendous amount of FOMO and investors that are putting in a large amount of money, investing $10 to $12 and $15,000 on one drop. So this is how you play your game. Can you still make money off XRP? Absolutely. I am still holding my bag. But these are the nuggets that I'm going to tell you guys. You must have patience when you're investing in memes. You put your money in, but again, you have to know that you do not become an emotional investor when you're investing in crypto, because you're going to lose money. Very similar to the person that actually will be showing here again that went into crypto and all they saw was a diminishing return. They obviously put their money in at the top. Now, a month ago, if this person had just waited or just pay attention to the $156 million market cap just 2 weeks ago, and they were in a month ago, that $12,000 could have very well been around the $80,000 to $100,000. So you also have to play it close as well. You don't set it and forget it when you are investing in memes. You keep an eye on that particular token. Unfortunately, you have to babysit that meme token daily because you want to know when the rally, or set even alerts to go ahead and notify you when a token is actually making a move. And you can set limits if you don't want to keep an eye on it. You set a limit to do a sell order when it gets a certain price. So this is the video I'm bringing for you guys. You guys that are watching this video, like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I do videos on Fridays and Mondays of the week. And if you are enjoying the video, share the video as well, because I'm going to give you guys basically insights on how you can make money with crypto, but at the same time, be able to make those hard decisions on how you want your money to actually make a rate of return, and also be able to accept the fact that not all the time when you put your money in, it's going to rally. So the key here, as everybody know, you buy low, you sell high. You want to get into a meme when the meme market cap has fallen to a record low, but you know that there's a chance that that meme can actually come back because you have a conviction. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.